Okay, so now I show you how to make this template yours. We'll start by importing your logo, of course. So just double click here, and it's better if you have your logo separated, the title alone and the logo alone. So suppose you have this title and this is your logo. So import, and then go to the first comp here, open it here, logo. You can find it here in case it's closed it accidentally. So and just drag your logo here. In this case, it's this one. Hide the other one. Press S for scale while selecting your logo, of course, and just resize it to fit the comp. Okay, so second thing, you have to put on your title, so just drag it down again, press S for scale. Oh, sorry, I've took the black one, no big deal. Okay, so just S for scale and scale it down. You can always toggle this transparency to be able to see black logo. Okay, so after that, you may use to edit your subline by just double clicking on this text and retype whatever you want. You have also the final text, the website text called here. Just same thing, just double click or and retype whatever you want, or you can import an image or another logo if you want. So we'll take this one just for the sake of the example and drag it down here. And press S for scale and scale it down. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay, after that, we can now begin the addition of the animation. So there is already an animation there. So we have the logo that pops up and go to the left. Then the titles come from the right, and then the strapline. Okay, but we want to change that. So I give you here some very powerful tools to just customize and change the sense, the position of everything very quickly. So the first layer here, the animation controls, you can control the point size here and the point color here, and you have the logo size here. You can always try to wait until the little animation and then change whatever value you want. So here I want to change the size. If I change the size while it's growing up, I will not have its final size, so it may be too big at the end, so just be aware of that. I want it about that. And here I have the end course, the logo end course controllers. It controls the position of my logo once the hands animation ends. So here you see that you have two values, x and y values. The x value is a negative one because the center is about here. It's about here, and sorry, and the logo goes right. So left, sorry, it's a negative value, and if it goes right, it's a positive value. So suppose I want it to go right, I just give him a positive value. Suppose I want it to go up, so I keep this value to 0, and I give him instead a y value, a -1 for up, a +1 for down. So suppose I want it about here. I make this in purpose to just show you what you can have with, since it's not a real hand, in fact it's a fake hand. No, it's my hand, but in this case it's just an image, you know. So it has a limit. So here we have this hand logo hand shift. You can move it down to just keep the illusion, keep the magic. Okay, what about this? What do you think? Ups and ups, pops up, and let me change the resolution here to have a better view. So pops up, boom. Okay, so now for the title, same thing. Just the title, we have the size, and we have the start course and the end course position. And let's just turn all these values to 0, but just before that I'll just explain you what we have here. We have a positive value, 2600, and the end course is about 300 pixels. So it comes from here, from 2600, and goes to here. So I want it to go to 0, okay, and I want it to go to about here. Let me just go to editing. Okay, I'm sure that animation is done about here. And so I want this value, the start course, this x value to be at the center, and the beginning value to be not up, but right or left, for example. I give him a negative value. to minus. Okay, so now we see that, okay, he came from the left, okay, but he came from up left. So I want him to came from exact position than the end, so the exact Y position at the end. So I just retype 359 like this one, so that he keep in the same line. Sorry, 350. So that he keep in the same line. You see, it's better. And sorry. And now I want to change the position of my hand over the logo. So I have the same tool here. I can change the position of it to the end, so that you have the illusion now that the hands goes up, bring the title and to the, all the way to the center. Now we have to play with the strapline, so it has its own strapline website. But just before that, the two other layer masters are about the size of this hand, the zoom hand position. Sorry, about the position of this hand. You can change the position of it, the X value or Y value. Now also this, and if you see now the finger tape and nowhere, so the final hand position is there for you to change and give the exact position that you want it to touch your logo. Okay, so now we can go to the strapline and see the moment of the strapline here, and you see whatever size you will give it. It's here reduce the general scale. We have the general scale here. Okay, and the vertical position, I want it down. I want it also at the center on the horizontal position. And it's better if you work at the end of the animation. Yes, now you can see that it's maybe on the center, the horizontal, and maybe lower the vertical. Or yeah, why not here? Yes, yes. Yeah, why not? Maybe it's lower, general scale. And you see, if we go back and watch the animation again of the strapline, you see everything update automatically. A lot of tricks was used to achieve this effects. So I have also only the text scale that you can play with. Suppose here is too small, or bigger. You can change the text color, of course, make it yellow or whatever. You can change the line color, make it black, for example. You can change the website at the end, the website. But here we have just um, the logo instead of the website, if you remember. So these two master layer are useless in this case, but if we use the text, we can now change the scale and the color of it, of course. So, but let's just keep the logo for now. After that, once you've done the animation and the strapline, you can take a look at the look layer master. So here we have some effects to control. This bevel effects on the logo. You can increase the size, the softness. You have these two values. The first one is for the size, second is for the softness. Have the global pinch, it's kind of brightness and contrast on the whole animation. You have a vignette here to dark the edges. You have the brightness and contrast of the hands only, because now in case you change the background color here, you have this control to change the background to white, for example, or to more dark. You may want to change the lighting of the hands to match better with the background. You can also, suppose you have a colored background, red, for example, this pink. The hands maybe have this pink color filter here that will help you to make it more much better with the background. So you can have also the hand saturation. You can increase it or decrease it, because sometimes when you increase the contrast, the saturation increase with it. So you can decrease it here. You have also this cinebars. You can get rid of them or make them thicker. You have a fade in and fade out transition that you can keep or just uncheck this box to get rid of it. So I think that's all for the customization. And once you've done that, you may import the music, the effects. So open this comp. The effects are already the sound effects are already there, but the music you will have to buy it. So if you want to use the same that I used for the preview, just beware to make it start here in this click moment, let's say. So when you drag it down, import it, then drag it here, and just make it begin about here. Otherwise, if you use another file, just make it the beginning. And once you've done everything, you may want to export. So open one of these presets. Suppose you want this one, and just be aware of the duration. I made my animation about it's about 40 seconds, but I don't know. Some people want to just be still until 15 or 17 seconds. So just choose, and while you export, before exporting, choose the time that you want it to end, and then press N, or just play with the work area here manually. Okay, then you're good to render by going to composition, add render queue. Then in render queue, you have here to set your settings, set the name, and so on. So I hope you like this template. I make a lot of effort to make it, as usual, very dynamic and very easy for you to customize. And I give you the hand to change these positions. So I hope you like it, and please, if you like it, rate it. Goodbye.